Delta 2771, looking to pick up our clearance to Jackson Hole Airport.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake City clearance, cleared to Jackson Hole. Rugged 3 departure with the holder transition, then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 126.25. Squawk 4413.
Cleared to Jackson Hole. Rugged 3 departure with the holder transition, then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 126.25. Squawk 4413. Delta 2771.
Delta 2771, read back correct. Contact ground 123.775 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 123.775 when ready. Delta 2771. Take care.
Runway 34 left taxi via 14, 3 Whiskey, Charlie, 2 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1, SkyWest 3488.
SkyWest 3871, Gate Alpha 1 taxi via Alpha 7, Bravo.
Gate Alpha 1 via Alpha 7, Bravo, SkyWest 3871.
Boarding requested.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight. As you're making your way to your seat, we kindly ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible to allow those passengers behind you to make their way to their seat as well. If you're traveling with a larger roller board, please place it in the overhead bins, either wheels or handles first on either side of the aircraft. Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full, please go ahead and utilize the next available space.
Hello.
Passengers boarding starting.
If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without
Delta 1306, Gate 29er, request pushback.
Here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. Please also note that if you will be working on a laptop computer or enjoying any other larger electronic devices, they must be stowed either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Please do not stow these items in the seat pocket in front of you, place them directly on the floor, or hold them on your lap during taxi, takeoff, and landing. This is not just a Delta policy, but an FAA regulation for your safety.
boarding pass, please? Welcome on board. Hello. Boarding pass, please. This way. Welcome on board. Boarding pass, please. Welcome on board. Welcome on board.
Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full,
May I
please
see
go
your
ahead and
boarding
utilize
pass?
the next available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote
Welcome on
bag,
board.
laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger
May I
bags
see your boarding
without having
pass?
to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or
Good
turn off
afternoon.
your cellular service. Please also note that if you will be working on a laptop computer or enjoying any other larger electronic devices, they must be stowed either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in overhead bins. Please do not stow these items in the seat pocket in front of you. Place them directly on the floor or hold them on your lap during taxi, takeoff, and landing. This is not just a Delta policy, but an FAA regulation for your safety.
Welcome on board.
At this time, the boarding door has been closed for departure. All overhead bins must be closed, and all passengers seated in order for us to move the aircraft. We appreciate that. Couple reminders, anytime the fasten seatbelt sign is on today, please remain seated. That's for your safety and our fellow passengers and crew members. The captain has asked your flight crew to remain seated until he lets us know it's safe for us to begin our service and be up in the aisle. So please remain seated as we climb out of today. Also, the use of cellular networks is not permitted. No FaceTiming or phone calls on our flight today. Free text messaging is available after we reach 10,000 feet. I'll make an announcement at that time.
Delta 2771 at Gate 19er. Request pushback.
Delta 1306,
Hello, Captain.
Salt Lake City
We are
ground.
ready for pushback.
Approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Delta 1306.
SkyWest 3859, Gate Alpha 3 taxi via Hotel Niner, Hotel, Yankee, 2 November, 2 Sierra.
Gate Alpha 3 via Hotel Niner, Hotel,
Bypass pin
Yankee,
inserted.
2 November, 2 Sierra, SkyWest 3859.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Delta 2771.
Locking gear.
American 2069 at Gate 9er. Request pushback.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
But
At this time, in just a few moments, we'll be showing you the safety video. Once the video has concluded, we'll be in the aisles to answer any questions you have before we're seated for taxi out. Again, thank you for choosing Delta today. My name is Susan. I'm your purser for today's flight, along with Charles in the economy cabin. We do welcome you aboard.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta, the health and safety of our... Please
set
pay
parking
attention
brakes.
to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic...
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Evacuation. Leave all bags behind. Carrying baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with a green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull the mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that
Delta 2771, request taxi.
Pushback approved. Face west. Delta 220 heavy.
Delta 2771, runway 34 right, taxi via 2 Sierra, Hotel, Hotel 1.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 34 right via 2 Sierra, Hotel, Hotel 1, Delta 2771.
American 2069, request taxi.
American 2069, runway 34 left, taxi via 14, 3 Whiskey, Charlie, 2 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 34 left via 14, 3 Whiskey, Charlie, 2 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1, American 2069.
SkyWest 3882, request taxi. SkyWest 3882, runway 34 right, taxi via 1 November, 1 Sierra, Hotel, Hotel 1. Runway 34 right, taxi via 1 November, 1 Sierra, Hotel, Hotel 1, SkyWest 3882.
Delta 538, request taxi.
Delta 538, runway 34 right, taxi via 2 Sierra, Hotel, Hotel 1.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 34 right via 2 Sierra, Hotel, Hotel 1, Delta 538. Southwest 1396, request taxi to the active.
Southwest 1396, runway 34 left, taxi via 14, 3 Whiskey, Charlie, 2 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 34 left via 14, 3 Whiskey, Charlie, 2 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1, Southwest 1396.
SkyWest 3863, gate Alpha 7, taxi via Alpha 7, Bravo, 2 November, Charlie. Gate Alpha 7 via Alpha 7, Bravo, 2 November, Charlie, SkyWest 3863. Delta 1395, ready to taxi to the active. Delta 1395, runway 34 left, taxi via 1 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1. Runway 34 left, taxi via 1 Sierra, Alpha, Alpha 1, Delta 1395. Southwest 4177, gate 19er, request pushback. Southwest 4177, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Pushback approved. Face west. Southwest 4177.
Alaska 746, at gate 8, request pushback.
SkyWest 3882, contact Salt Lake City Tower 119.05. Have a good one. Contact Tower 119.05, SkyWest 3882. American 2069, contact Salt Lake City Tower 132.65. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 132.65, American 2069. Have a good day.
Alaska 746, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved. Face west, Alaska 746.
Delta 538, contact Salt Lake City Tower 119.05. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 119.05, Delta 538. Have a good day.
Delta 2936 at gate 39er. Request pushback and engine start.
Delta 2771, contact Salt Lake City Tower 119.05.
Contact Tower 119.05, Delta 2771. Delta 2771, ready to go. Runway 34 right.
Delta 538, runway 34 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. Delta 538.
Delta 2771, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 34 right.
Wilco, hold short of 34 right. Delta 2771.
Delta 538, Salt Lake City Tower, wind 310 at Niner. Fly runway heading, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 538.
SkyWest 3882, contact Salt Lake City departure.
Contact Salt Lake City departure. SkyWest 3882.
Delta 2771, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 34 right, Delta 2771.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake City Tower, wind 310 at Niner. Fly heading 340, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 340, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 2771.
Delta 538, contact Salt Lake City departure.
Contact Salt Lake City departure, Delta 538. See you.
Delta 2771, contact Salt Lake City departure.
Contact Salt Lake City departure, Delta 2771. Salt Lake City departure, Delta 2771. Good day. Climbing via Rugged 3, 5,700 feet.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake City departure. Radar contact. Clear direct Bubby. Resume the rugged tree.
Clear direct Bubby. Resume the Rugged 3, Delta 2771.
is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. Now reach an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your
Salt Lake City departure, Delta 2936, climbing by rugged 3, 5,100 feet.
There are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Delta 2936, Salt Lake City departure. Good day. Radar contact. Clear direct bubby. Resume the rugged tree.
Clear direct bubby. Resume the rugged 3. Delta 2936.
Delta 2771. Contact Salt Lake Center 135.775.
Contact Salt Lake Center 135.775, Delta 2771.
Salt Lake Center, SkyWest 3882. Climbing via Rugged 3, flight level 203. SkyWest 3882, Salt Lake Center. Climb maintain flight level 360. Climb maintain flight level 360, SkyWest 3882.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 2771. Good day. Climbing via Rugged 3, flight level 206.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake Center. Climb maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, Delta 2771. Salt Lake Center, Delta 538, climbing via Rugged Tree, flight level 201.
Delta 538, Salt Lake Center. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Delta 538. Salt Lake Center, American 2069, climbing via Rugged Tree, flight level 200.
American 2069, Salt Lake Center. Climb maintain flight level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, American 2069.
Big Stripe 8147. Contact Salt Lake Center 2835. See you.
Center on Salt Lake Center, 2835, Big Stripe 8147, see you.
SkyWest 3882. Contact Salt Lake Center 119.95. Contact Salt Lake Center 119.95. SkyWest 3882. See you. Salt Lake Center, Delta 1395. Climbing via Rugged Tree. Flight level 200. Delta 1395, Salt Lake Center. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 350. Climb and maintain flight level 350, Delta 1395. Delta 2771. Contact Salt Lake Center 127.7. Take care.
Contact Salt Lake Center 127.7, Delta 2771. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2771, climbing via Rugged 3, flight level 285.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake Center.
Salt Lake Center, Moxie 6424, descending via Tage 1, flight level 309er.
Moxie 6424, Salt Lake Center. 2069, Salt Lake Center, copy.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 1395, climbing by a rugged tree, flight level 29 or 8.
Delta 1395, Salt Lake Center, copy. Delta 2771, contact Salt Lake Center 128.35.
Center on Salt Lake Center 128.35, Delta 2771. Have a good one. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2771, climbing via rugged 3, flight level 329er. Delta 2771, Salt Lake Center. Expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 19er, Delta 2771. Delta 2771, ready for descent. Delta 2771, fly present heading, descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Altimeter tree 026, Jackson Hole Airport landing runway 19er. Fly present heading, descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Altimeter 3026, Jackson Hole Airport landing runway 19er, Delta 2771.
Salt Lake Center, Air Shuttle 6166, flight level 189er.
Air Shuttle 6166, Salt Lake Center, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 290.
Continue climb to flight level 290, Air Shuttle 6166.
Air Shuttle 6166, contact Salt Lake Center 132.4.
Contact Salt Lake Center 132.4, Air Shuttle 6166. Have a good one.
Delta 2771, altimeter tree 026, expect radar vectors for ILS Yankee runway 19er. Altimeter 3026, expect radar vectors for ILS Yankee runway 19er, Delta 2771.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 674, flight level 330.
Delta 674, Salt Lake Center. Delta 2771, turn left, heading tree 60, vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading 360, Delta 2771. Delta 2771, contact Salt Lake Center 1 tree 3.25. Contact Salt Lake Center 133.25, Delta 2771. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2771, flight level 251.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake Center. Salt Lake Center, SkyWest 4628, 6,900 feet. SkyWest 4628, Salt Lake Center, radar contact. Continue climb to 15,000, altimeter 3026. Continue climb to 15,000, altimeter 3026, SkyWest 4628.
Turn left, heading 340, Delta 2771.
Salt Lake Center 132.4. Have a good one. Center on Salt Lake Center 132.4, Alaska 361. SkyWest 4628. Climb maintain flight level 300. Climb maintain flight level 300, SkyWest 4628. Delta 2771, turn right, heading 350, descend, maintain 11,000.
Turn right, heading 350, descend, maintain 11,000. Delta 2771.
Air Shuttle 6166, contact Salt Lake Center 2835.
Contact Salt Lake Center 2835. Air Shuttle 6166. Have a good day.
Delta 2771, turn right, heading 105, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Turn right, heading 105, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Delta 2771.
Delta 2771, turn right, heading 150.
Turn right, heading 150, Delta 2771.
SkyWest 4628, contact Salt Lake Center 128.35. Center on Salt Lake Center 128.35, SkyWest 4628. Delta 2771, 7 miles from trips. Turn right, heading 170, maintain 9,600 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 19er.
Turn right, heading 170, 9,600 feet until established. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 19er. Delta 2771. Tower 118.075, Delta 2771. Have a good day. Jackson Tower, Delta 2771, ILS Yankee Runway 19er.
Delta 2771, Jackson Tower, wind 160 at 3, runway 19er, cleared to land.
Runway 19er cleared to land, Delta 2771.
Think rate. Glide slope.
40, 30, 20, retard. Drive.
United 531, ready to go. Runway 19er.
United 531, runway 19er, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 19er. United 531.
Delta 2771, exit left at Alpha 1.
Exit left at Alpha 1, Delta 2771.
United 531, Jackson Tower, wind 160 at 3, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er, cleared for takeoff. United 531.
Delta 2771, contact ground 124.55, have a good day.
Ground 124.55, Delta 2771.
All aircraft be advised information Victor now current. Altimeter tree 025.
Seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one.
Delta 2771. Request taxi to company gate.
Delta 2771. Ramp 8 taxi via Alpha.
During landing.
Ramp 8 via Alpha. Delta 2771.
American 1916. Contact Jackson Tower 118.075. See you. Contact Tower 118.075. American 1916.
Meeting this flight, we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and especially your flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us this evening. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening.
Boarding requested. Passengers deboarding starting.